What's up guys, EA Laxro here to talk about a pocket, what you want in it, and what you should look for in a pocket, personally. A lot of people don't know what kind of pocket they want, they don't know what the difference is, and I'm just going to talk about a few things having to do with the pocket and the shooting strings and whip, no whip, and what you want in that. First off, you have to decide between a low, mid, or high pocket. High pockets are a faster shot, quicker release, but for some kids they're harder for passing. You don't get as good of a feel for the ball. For a mid pocket, that's kind of like in between, you know, you get some feel for it, not as much as a low pocket, but you get a better feel when you're passing with it. And finally a low pocket, which is max feel for the ball, easiest for passing at least, but it's going to slow up your shot quite a bit from a difference with a high pocket. Shooting strings, a lot of kids don't know what the difference is. I'll just tell you a bit about them. There's three main types of shooting strings. There's straight across shooting strings, there's a U shooting string, and there's a V shooting string. A V shooting string is a bit more hold than a straight shooting string, but a bit less hold than a U shooting string. So a U is for max hold, and you can get the max whip with a U shooting string. Okay, now whip and not whip. Whip is basically when you throw the ball, you want the ball to come out before the top of the head, and the more whip you have, the earlier it comes out of your head. A lot of kids can't play with it. A lot of kids will try and pass with it and it will go straight to the ground. If you can play with it, however, you can throw really hard fakes, you can do many tricks, you can dangle all day with it. So what you're going to want to do is with your shooters, depending on your setup, if you want whip, you're going to tighten the shit out of the top strings. The top shooters, you're going to want to tighten them as much as you can so that ball just hits off those top strings. If you want no whip at all, you're going to just keep them loose, you know, not tighten them too much. Maybe a tiny bit, but not to the point where the ball comes out at a certain angle or anything. For beginning players, wouldn't suggest whip at all. I would suggest just, you know, a normal pocket, you know, 2 U's and a straight across or something like that. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any questions, leave a comment, message me or something like that, and I'll answer any other questions that you have. Just let me know. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys.